Last week I shared my journey into data analysis with you, and today I'll do a breakdown of data analysis tools and the major areas you should focus on in your learning process. So let's jump right into it. First, we're going to talk about spreadsheets, particularly Excel and Google Sheets. So most people recommend starting with spreadsheets like Excel or Google Sheets, and I completely agree because they are the easiest to learn, and they are foundational for manipulating and analyzing data. Let's break down what your learning process should look like as an Excel newbie. Firstly, you take the first 1 to 2 weeks to learn the basics of Excel. This is for people that have never used Excel before or are completely new to spreadsheets. So take the first 1 to 2 weeks to learn the basics of Excel. You're going to start by getting comfortable with the interface and then the basic functions of Excel. Excel is the most accessible tool for data analysis, so mastering the basics is very essential. So here we're going to learn about the Excel interface. You're learning about the ribbons, you're learning about the menus, the workspace, and then the worksheets. Then you're going to learn about navigating and managing the worksheets, and then you learn about the basic data entry and formatting in Excel, inputting text, numbers, and dates into your worksheet. And then you'll learn the formulas like sum, average, minimum, and maximum. Then you'll learn about the basic cell referencing. That's the relative referencing and the absolute referencing. So for this learning stage, your major goal is to be able to become comfortable with entering and manipulating data in Excel and using simple formulas as well. Next step is to spend 2 to 3 weeks learning data organization and cleaning. You'll learn how to clean data and organize your data. Data cleaning is an essential skill for data analysis because real-world data is usually very messy. Your job as a data analyst is to clean your data and prepare it for analysis. So under this learning process, you're going to learn how to sort and filter your data. You're going to learn how to remove duplicates. You'll also learn how to use text to columns to split data. You'll learn how to do data validation and handle missing data. You'll also learn how to do conditional formatting to highlight important data under this learning process. So your goal here is to be able to clean and prepare your raw data for analysis and also ensure data quality and accuracy. Once you're comfortable with the basics, the next 3 to 4 weeks should be spent learning data analysis with formulas and functions that allows for more complex analysis. So you will learn how to use advanced formulas like if, SUMIF, COUNTIF, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index, match. You'll learn how to use logical functions like if, and or. You'll do like an introduction to pivot tables. Pivot tables helps you to summarize your data and create reports. So you'll learn the basics of pivot tables. You'll also learn date functions like today, now, year, month, and finally you'll learn the basics of statistical functions like the average, the standard deviation, the median, the mode. So your goal at this stage is to gain proficiency in using more advanced formulas for analyzing data and then for creating meaningful summaries. So next is to dedicate 2 to 3 weeks learning data visualization with charts. This means that you'll learn how to create clear and effective visualizations using Excel's charting tools. Visualizations are key to presenting your findings in a clear and impactful way. So at this stage, you'll learn things like creating, different types of charts like your bar chart, the line chart, pie chart, the scatter graph, combo charts. You'll also learn how to pick the right kind of charts for different data sets. Then you learn how to customize your chart elements, like the labels, the titles, the axes, and the legends. And finally, you learn how to create dynamic charts using the pivot charts and slicers. Your goal at this stage should be to learn to create visual representations of data that clearly communicates trends and insights. After this stage, I would advise that you spend the next 2 to 3 weeks learning advanced data analysis with pivot tables and dashboards. Earlier, you got an introduction to using pivot tables. So they are a must learn for data analysts. They allow you to quickly summarize your data sets, combine them with Excel's charting tools to create dashboards. So here you'll learn more about pivot tables, what they are, how to combine, how to group in pivot tables, summarizing in pivot table, and filtering. You'll also learn how to use pivot tables to visualize pivot table data. Then you also add slicers to create interactive reports, and then you'll also be introduced to creating dashboards. That is, you're going to be combining multiple visuals and tables into one very interactive report. In the end, your goal is to gain the ability to analyze large data sets efficiently using pivot tables, and then build simple dashboards for reporting. Now that you've covered the essential skills, it's important to apply your knowledge by working on real-world projects. So you need to spend the next maybe like 3 to 4 weeks solving real-world projects. These projects will help you gain hands-on experience and solidify your skills. So for today, I've spoken about spreadsheets. So you need to practice daily working with data sets from your industry or from publicly available data sets like Kaggle. Focus on accuracy and attention to details when you are cleaning and analyzing your data. Excel is an incredibly versatile tool, so try experimenting with different use cases to broaden your understanding. So by following this roadmap, you'll be able to be well equipped to perform basic to intermediate data analysis in Excel, laying a solid foundation for your data analysis career. If you can use Excel, you can easily use Google Sheets. They are almost identical with just a few differences. So that's for the roadmap for Excel. So next up, we're going to take a look at the roadmap for SQL, which is structured query language. So I'll see you soon. Bye.